Malaysia, of course, our starting point. And then Thailand, we went to a few of the regions like Bangkok, and then Phetchaburi for our volunteering activity. And then we went to Cambodia, both Siem Reap and Phnom Penh. Like 2.2 kilo.
Yeah, like almost 3 kilometers.
Yeah, almost 3 with our backpack for the first time.
Yeah.
And I feel like mine is not even 13 kg. I feel like mine is like 15 or 17.
Yeah, because honestly, I think the name backpacking only on the names. So I think macam okay, maybe boleh secretly bawa luggage ke. Rupanya tak. Assalamualaikum and hi gang. Welcome back to yet another episode of our podcast, Hi Geng Podcast. So just like our previous episodes, we only bring experienced panels with diverse backgrounds that will share their own journey and experience just specially for you guys. So before we start to discuss our topic for today, don't forget to follow, like, share and subscribe to all of our social media platforms. We have on YouTube, Hi Geng Podcast, Facebook, JBS Negara and belia.my, Instagram, JBS Negara, TikTok, JBS Negara, Twitter, JBS_Negara, and on our website www.kbs.gov.my and also www.jbsn.gov.my. We also have our hashtag. Don't forget to use the hashtags. We have hashtag Team KBS, hashtag Team JBSN, hashtag JBSN Bersama, and hashtag Rakan Muda. So without further ado, the topic for today that we are going to be discussing is Trans-ASEAN Trails, Youth, Culture and Connection. So today, we bring you panels from our own program, which we call Trans-ASEAN Backpackers, or in short, we call it TABS. We have Miss Alisha Lai binti Abdullah and also Mr. Muhammad Hakim bin Abu Bakar. So how are you guys doing for today?
Good.
Very good.
So yeah, I am so excited about today's episode because they are my friends.
Yeah.
And we are from the same program on the same year.
Yes.
So, however, you guys still need to know who are they. So, can you guys give a little bit of snippets of you guys punya background and what do you guys do right now?
Okay, so I'll start first.
Yes.
Okay, so hi, my name is Alisha Lai binti Abdullah. People call me Ellie. And I'm 20 years old this year and currently studying Bachelor of Computer Science. Will be majoring in cybersecurity soon. So that's a little bit about me.
So hi, my name is Muhammad Hakim bin Bakar and you can call me Hakim. Currently, I am student at UiTM Seremban 3 in Bachelor of Statistics, and for TABS 24, I am HOC of Logistics.
So yeah, that is our panel for today. They're from TABS. I am from TABS too, but I don't have to introduce myself because you guys already know me. So let's get back to our topic, our main topic for today. Can you actually briefly explain to us what is Trans-ASEAN Backpackers, or we call it TABS, right?
Yeah. Okay, so as you can see in the name, it have the name Backpackers in it. So you can actually guess what TABS is, which is we will go backpacking throughout Asian countries, such as last year we went to Thailand and Cambodia from Kuala Lumpur. So basically it's a backpacking program, but this program covers a lot of aspects such as volunteerism. We also covers SDG topics. We also do some cultural explorations. That's a bit overview of what TABS is.
So as you all know, just now Hakim mentioned that he is the head of committee for logistics, right? So like TABS, we are knowing that we are bringing backpacks, like for Hakim that take care of the logistics. Are we actually bring the backpacks, or are we secretly carrying our luggages?
Of course, we will bring our backpack that in which maybe a range 10 to 13 kilogram on our back.
Yeah.
Imagine on the first morning, we walk around 2.2 kilometer to Taman Midah with our backpack. So it's very struggle for us for.
I remember that vividly.
It was so challenging. Like imagine the first day itself, we already walked like 2.2 kilo.
Yeah, like almost 3 kilometers.
Yeah, almost 3 with our backpack for the first time.
Yeah.
And I feel like mine is not even 13 kg. I feel like mine is like 15 or 17.
Yeah, because honestly, I think the name backpacking only on the names. So I think macam okay, maybe boleh secretly bawa luggage ke. Rupanya tak.
We carried our backpacks 10 days straight.
So as we know, backpackers, so we have under UIP we have a few programs. So what make us different or unique from others program is, as we know that from the others program we know is a G2G, which is government to government. For our backpackers, no, we not through our another country government. We just go as a backpackers, which is, as we know, just go through without any information to their officer or government. So that makes me difference, and we can more interact to local people.
Yeah, that's true. The program is G2G, right? But ours were not. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, who is TAPS actually designed for, or easy to say how to get selected to go to TAPS?
Okay, so I think I'll answer the first question is, who is this program designed for? So personally, at first, I think that this kind of program, since it has the name backpackers in it, I think it's designed for someone who is very enthusiastic about outdoor activities, or someone who always go backpacking, or someone who do extreme outdoor activities. But personally myself, I don't do all of that, and I am also not an athletic person. I feel like this kind of program is designed for people who want to challenge yourself to another extent. This is something that I don't really do, but because I love the challenges and I want to see how far that I could go. So this kind of program is designed for people who always want to try more.
Yeah, for Hakim, how do you think you get selected to this program?
So basically, I'm back to the question, how the young youth get selected first. So for the selected, they have a few steps or few stages there before they get selected to a program. So for the first, we go to the application form, which is we must fill all requirement in the website, which is like our details, and we must upload our CV and do a short essay that owned by us, not by use under AI.
Yeah.
So after the application form, we can proceed. If we pass the application form, we proceed to other tests, which is psychology test. And then after we pass that, we go to the selection camp, which is the most important things, which is a lot of people there go to the selection camp, want to be selected to the program. So the program is mix of fun and compete. So everyone to compete with each other to get selected. So for the tests, it's special because we have another interview before we go to the program.
So how do you think the interview went on? Do you think it's I think I did it, or you think I think I didn't do it well, but why did I get selected? Which one are you?
So I think myself I did well because for my opinion I can get entertain the panel very well because they laugh at some my joke.
I understand. Okay.
Because as I remember, it's one question that they asked me is how can I do if I eat just one days and just sleep one a day, because I just answer as a student it's normal for us because
Okay.
We not eat really routines and our sleep time is not too schedules.
It's not really a weird habit when you are students. Okay, one time a day only eat. Okay, can proceed. So in TAPS, how many countries are involved and what are the countries?
The countries that were involved was Malaysia, of course, our starting point, and then Thailand. We went to a few of the regions like Bangkok, and then Phetchaburi for our volunteering activity, and then we went to Cambodia, both Siem Reap and Phnom Penh.
So how long was the duration?
So for the TAPS 24 is we take a lot 10 days on the we start from the Malaysians and we end at Alostar Malaysia too. So can I add more?
Yeah, sure.
It's about ASEAN Transport Baker. So for our batch, we go to Malaysia, Thailand, and Cambodia. But for the other batch, we still don't know where we go.
Yeah, it's a secret.
It's a secret for next batch. Okay, seriously, 3 countries in 10 days. Only 10 days. Really 10 days. Only I mean like from Malaysia to Malaysia back, the total is 10 days.
10 days.
Only. And how is the transportation? Do you get onto flights or what?
Maybe the logistic can answer.
Yeah.
So for the transport from starting point, we start from IYC International Youth Centre at Cheras. We walk 2.2 like I said before to Taman Mida, and we got train to KL Central and we took ETS to Padang Besar, and then from Padang Besar we take sleeper train.
Sleeping train.
As I think it's most of us is first experience to sleep in sleepy trains.
It's my first too, yeah.
To Bangkok, and then from Bangkok to Siem Reap we got a sleepy bus, and then to Phnom Penh to Siem Reap to Phnom Penh also we got a sleepy bus.
So no airplanes involved at all?
No airplanes at all.
No airplanes at all, with backpacks on trains and buses and trains and buses again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to back with a backpack.
Back to back. I feel like we spend most of the time traveling using buses and train. Like the train from Padang Besar to Bangkok itself was 16 hours.
Yeah, I remember that.
Thankfully, it's a sleeper train, so we can actually sleep because the seat, it can open up to become a bed. Yeah. And then the sleeper bus is one of the good things also, since our journey from Siem Reap to Phnom Penh is quite far. So I think like 8
almost 8 to 10 hours.
Yeah, 8 to 10 hours. Imagine it's a normal bus. Like thankfully we can sleep. Yeah, thankfully we can sleep on it since it has like a bed for us to sleep. But it's quite compact, right?
Yeah,
the space.
It's very compact and small.
Especially for the guys.
Yeah.
They are like tall. So it might be claustrophobic, right?
Cukup ke ruang tidur dalam bas tu sebenarnya untuk lelaki?
As for me, it's very
ngam-ngam lah.
Okay lah, ngam-ngam.
Kalau
As for one of us, like Tivian, I think it's very sexual.
Kena hunch sikit.
Because for him.
Personally, I think the bus is quite small, but still comfortable for us to
still
sleep.
Comfortable.
Yeah, because we are all tired.
We are all tired.
We don't care about whatever.
As long as we get the bed.
But yeah, as long as we get the bed, as long as we can sleep. So guys, do you remember that 10 days consists of a very, very compact schedule of us sleeping and also do the activities right after we hop off the bus. So nanti you cerita. Okay. Sekejap again. So guys, do you remember that duration of 10 days in 3 countries actually consists of a compact schedule of us sleeping and also do activities like right after we hop off the bus or trains, right?
Yeah, to think back about it, I feel like it's very tiring, honestly. Normally, if we go on a bus, when we come down the bus, we'll feel back sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like jet lag, but bus lag. Yeah, but I remember the day we arrived Siem Reap from Bangkok, because we use bus, right? So when we arrived Siem Reap, we went straight to the community. Remember?
Yeah. I remember
and
that. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
you remember that
we
also,
didn't
right?
even check in our hostels. We
don't
are
have a
just
shower.
there. Yeah, we did
Straight up, just go there, right?
Yeah, we just straight up go there and had an exploration at the Angkor Wat. So it was so tiring that we don't even have time to think if we had already showered or if we had enough sleep.
About shower, kita ketepikannya.
Kita ketepikannya itu.
Oh, so from since Elliot talked about the Siem Reap, so as we just arrive at Siem Reap, I remember I don't believe that the the temperature at the Siem Reap is very very
Very
hot.
Very hot.
I think it's more similar to Bangkok, but it's very very hot. I think we should not shower anymore. Be very very not uncomfortable for me.
The level of hot
It's like twice.
to the to the point that you feel that your skin is burned, right?
It's like hot and dry. Unlike Malaysia, it's like hot and humid. But Cambodia is hot and dry.
So as we know, right, our itinerary is very, very, very packed. Even us women don't have time to make up or whatever. We don't even shower. At days. But bila sama-sama tak shower, sama-sama bau, tak ada apa pun. InsyaAllah tak ada apa, tak bau kan? Tak. Okay, so what types of activities that have been arranged or that have been, because if I'm not mistaken, the activities that were listed is actually listed by us as well.
Yeah, listed by us.
Yeah, so can you explain briefly what are the activities or types of activities that we did back there?
So for personally, for this step, we personally touch 5 items, which is for the first is courtesy call, and then the second is SDG dialogue, and then the third is institutional visit, and then the fourth is the community service, and the last is interactive with local youths. So for all of these, we touched in just 10 days, which was very very packed.
Very packed.
How you think that we do a lot of things? Think my energy social will totally drained at 5 days or 6 days. So as for the culture, for the institution visit, we go a lot. Go to a university, go to school, and one of the best thing I think we go to the art school at Phnom Penh.
So like personally, which activities or which days are your favorite?
The favorite day for me is at the Mekong cruise. We have dinner at the Mekong cruise, which are the participants. We have fun, eat very very nice food.
Yeah, because that night was quite leisure for us.
Yeah,
Right? We don't do activities much. We just
we
eat and
eat
have fun
fun.
on the cruise. As Hakim mentioned just now, there are 5 items that we have touched, right? So are there actually any other specific themes or missions that TAPS actually wanted to achieve?
I feel like compared to other programs, TAPS is a program that gives the participant freedom to plan or freedom to choose what kind of activities that they want to do. Since, if I'm not mistaken, JBSN only gave us an outline of where we want to go or where should we visit, but we are the one who plan and we are the one who involve. We are the one to plan and we are the one
To execute it.
to execute the event. Because we have a HOC called activity, so she's the one who plan and liaise with everyone from the Cambodia team and the Thailand team. So I feel like it's a great experience, especially we don't have a lot of chance to deal with other countries' people. So I think one of the best mission that we did was at the madrasah in Siem Reap, the Islamic community. I feel like it was so wholesome because we played with the kids the whole day. Like it is a small Islamic school.
Islamic school,
Small Islamic school in
Very small.
very small in the Muslim community, and all of the kids go to school there. So it's like a small community. And then it was so fun because at first there was a language barrier. Since the kids couldn't speak English and then we couldn't speak
Cambodian. I don't remember.
Khmer,
Khmer.
We couldn't speak Khmer. But we were so thankful to the teachers there because they are very good in English. So we could relay our messages to them and then they relay it to the kids. And it was so fun because the kids was so engaging, right? They played all the games that we arranged and then they were so energetic and I feel so wholesome.
For Hakim, like the activities that we do in the madrasah, right? as we all know, or for you guys punya information, the madrasah is like just 4 classes kan?
Yeah, just 4
One
classes.
madrasah, just 4 classes with various ages of students. So personally for Hakim, what did the activities yang we did there that you think touches your heart the most?
At the madrasah.
At the madrasah, yeah.
So for me is because for me the most touches activity we do is how we interact with the kids, because when we interact with them, they are very happy and we give their
some gifts, right?
gift like goodies
bag.
like very happy, like they very appreciate even though they did not ask. They very appreciate gift from us and we interact with them very well.
Like the students, right? How did they interact with you? Because some of the students interacting with me, no matter that they can't speak English and I can't speak Khmer, but they still, however, have the effort to have a communication with me. I was like, oh, this kid is so good. So for me, I interacted with them using Google Translate, using voice. And for you, how did you communicate with them?
Well, since at Cambodia I didn't have a data, so I just go to the body sign or language sign. We just interact with common things. So even though we have barrier, but they still understand what we want to give to them.
Yeah, because somehow they still have the effort, right, to communicate with us, no matter in what ways. That is what,
touches
our heart. Okay, as we all know, from other programs from KBS like Sayap or MyCap, they have their own way or own template, we could say, to represent Malaysia. Like us, we don't have, because we are the first batch, right? So we don't have the template and we don't have the quite guidelines to represent ourselves in Cambodia and Thailand. So actually, during your times going to TAPS, how do you guys represent yourself? I mean, like, what activities did you do to represent Malaysia in Cambodia and Thailand?
I think because we are backpacking, we couldn't prepare a lot of stuff. Like if we have a cultural performances or anything, we need our own clothes like baju kurung or any traditional clothes. But since we are backpacking, it's very hard for us to bring all kind of things. So as for presentation, I don't think we presented much, except for when we were at Thammasat University during the SDG 16 discussion. I feel like we presented Malaysia by exchanging our ideas about SDG 16, like how is it in Malaysia, and we could see the differences on how they do it in Thailand.
So during the discussion with Thammasat University, right, did you make any friends with the Thailand students?
For sure, a lot of friends there.
A lot of friends?
As for presentation, I think we presented Malaysia during the bilateral dialogue at Thammasat University, where we discussed about SDG 16. SDG is Sustainable Development Goals and SDG 16 is Peace, Justice and Strong Institutions. Yeah, which was directed by
it was
my friend
directed
here,
by me.
Muja.
Well, it was. I think it was a good session.
Yeah, it was
okay.
So what we represented Malaysia was by exchanging our views toward the SDG 16, like how it is done in Malaysia compared to how they do it in Thailand.
Yeah, true. So throughout the discussion, did you make any friends with the Thailand students?
For sure, a lot of friends from the first group and the second group, because we have some conversation at the time the discussion, and after the discussion we have some chit chat with them out there. Almost them is for sure girl and boys, so I have some connection with that. So I want to add little bit about what Ellie say. I think the presentation at Thammasat is the most important part for us, because we have present what our government of our local just done about SDG 16, because for sure the local people at Thammasat University didn't know what our government do.
Yeah.
So we as a young ambassador we want to promote our nation with this discussion.
Yeah, true. Because true, we don't have cultural exchange night, something like that, because we
Yeah.
can't bring the clothes, right? But I think during the discussion point, we do have a chit chat and
Yeah,
then
chit-chat.
do the cultural exchange, right? Did
Yeah.
you do it?
I don't think so.
but I did it because like Hakim said, after our discussion, we get the chance to chit chat with the students there, and then some of them went to Malaysia before, so we were chit chatting about Malaysian foods that they like,
Yeah.
and then I asked them for some Thailand food recommendations. Since that night we have some free time to roam around, right? So I asked them for their recommendation, and then we also exchanged our experience in our universities. So it's quite a nice chit chat to see how they live their lives in Thailand.
So do you still keep in touch with those students in Thammasat?
Yeah, I still interact with for sure at IG, Instagram, and I see their update. Sometimes they come to Malaysia.
Yeah.
Very nice people, I think there.
Yeah, they told us, right, if
Yeah.
we come to Thailand, we can reach them out, and if they come to Malaysia, we can reach they can reach us out.
Yeah.
Okay, so from all the activities and presentations that were mentioned by you guys, what do you think the skills or values that us as participants has gained throughout the TAPS program?
I feel like this is not considered as an important skills or an important value, but this is important to me because it actually taught me how to pack glass.
Oh, yeah.
Since we are going backpacking,
we always
right?
overpack.
Yeah, as someone who always overpack, I also overpacked for my first backpacking trip. I mean, I already tried to not overpack. Remember, we did declutter my things
Yeah,
a day
and
before.
Alice's bag was the heaviest
Yeah,
bag
mine
among
was the
all of
heaviest.
participants.
And then I couldn't even close my bag. I need help from like Hakim for me to carry my bag. So I feel like this backpacking trip taught me a lot on I actually need lesser than what I thought I need. Yeah. Imagine I brought like a lot of clothes, a lot of pants, a lot of other unnecessary things, but we could easily access to them in Thailand or Cambodia. So
Yeah, because they have laundry,
yeah,
kan?
they have laundry. Yeah, one of the reason why I overpacked because first backpacking trip kan, I was scared that what if there's no laundry or what
Yeah.
if there's no bottle. So I bring my Montego, like 1 kg Montego along. So maybe my bag, the weight of my bag was 15, but because of the Montego, it's 16. And I never even once drank from my Montego.
Yeah, because we always bought water bottle
We
from
always
other mats.
have water bottles. And as for the laundry, we went to the laundry every 3 days.
Every 3 days.
Every 3 days. So we will always have fresh laundry. So I feel like for backpacking, you will definitely need to pack less for your own
Self.
self. Yeah.
So for Hakim, did you have any difficulties in packing your bags? Because as you all know, guys don't pack much. They don't bring as much clothes as we
But
are.
it's so light.
So do you have any other difficulties during the program?
So basically, I have a lot of difficulty there because as myself is not to talk much people. So as a logistic, I must to interact with people
Yeah.
to registration at the hostel. So my vocab is very limited when I want to talk with them. Also, there are some people that have a language barrier that didn't understand the English, so need the help from others people. But this the most memorable is when we come back from Phnom Penh to Bangkok. We use a van, right?
Oh yeah, it took so long.
Yeah, when the most difficult is that is the driver didn't understand the English.
Yeah.
We must stop use the Google
Google
Translate.
Translate, right?
And full of stop that may we drag our time to shopping there.
Yeah, we supposed to arrive like 2 hours early, but because they stopped too many times, like every 1 hour or lesser, we will stop at a stop for a quite long period, like 30 minutes. So that itself already delayed our journey for 2 hours, since it's quite far from Phnom Penh to Bangkok.
Almost 1 day to arrive to Bangkok.
Just take a few hours, right? Yeah, I remember that. We thought the stop's gonna be like not really long, so we don't really think we're gonna macam sempat nak take all our toiletries to go to the toilet and change and everything. But some of the guys managed to shower, kan?
Supposedly we arrived earlier so that we had the time to shower at the local masjid or anywhere that we could shower. But because the trip was delayed, so we only had enough time for us to shopping. Tu pun macam kalut sangat. Kita macam berlari asyik check masa, kan.
And kalau we girls, we did berpecahkan for shopping that day. So how did you guys, or do you guys even shopping on the last day?
So as our guys, we have not too rushing to. We first to find the food stall, which is we go to the fast food there. Then after that we go to the most popular brand there, and we go shopping, like not more, just a little
shopping only.
Yeah.
So that's true. I don't think they're shopping, but the moment we entered the train, the guys also bring the shopping bag, right?
Yeah, but they look so chill because we were so busy and so rushing all the time. And it was scary because we need to reach there on time to catch our train back to Malaysia, or else we'll have to stay there for another day maybe.
Yeah. So after all the stories you've shared, kan, what is the main memorable highlight throughout the journey of TAPS?
So for me, I have two memorable moments. So for the first is I have argue with local bus organizer because as we know before, we from the Bangkok to Siem Reap, we have drag at Poipet because we have problem. Yeah. So I have take a precaution to tell the organizer of the bus. I have the numbers for the driver, because if we have a problem at the border or immigration, we have a number, so we can get to the bus on time. That's the first memorable. For the second is it's very difficult for me is to find the halal food at Siem Reap or Phnom Penh, because I have overthinking about is that the food is okay.
Is it halal or not?
Is it halal or not for me to eat that? So we and my friend take the easiest way, which is we go to the fast food that tell by the embassy that the food was halal.
So to add to Hakim's point, it's actually very hard to find halal food. I think especially in Phnom Penh, because in Siem Reap we were near
Muslim
to
region,
the Muslim community, and we made friends with the teachers of the madrasah, so that they actually suggested us a few of the good restaurants, which the one that we went on our last night.
Yeah, the food was tasty.
Yeah, it was so good, and it's cheap. We got to try like 2 of the local dishes. One was amok. I think it's some kind of curry there, but it tastes like masak lemak. Yeah. The one that Rai ordered, right? And then the next one was beef lok lak. It's a beef dish. It's popular among them also. It's like it's a stir-fried beef. It tastes a bit like daging black pepper.
Yeah, but with chilies on top.
Yeah, it's different lah in a way. So I think both of the dishes was quite memorable, as we don't get to try Cambodian food easily, since as for Thailand food, we can access it in Malaysia also, right?
Yeah,
but Cambodian food, it's hard. Yeah.
But it's sad that we only figured that restaurant on our last
day.
Why did we only figure this restaurant exists on our last night on there, right?
Because it was so good, and I feel like I would repeat it again if we go to Cambodia.
So from all of your stories just now, kan, how do you guys think this experience shapes your way of thinking on regional community or on ASEAN identity?
I think the one that impacted me the most is gratefulness. I feel like we should be more grateful staying in Malaysia because there are things that I observe is quite different in other countries, and especially the weather lah in Cambodia. It was twice hotter. I always complain that Malaysia is so hot, Malaysia is so hot. But then it was way hotter there, and I don't know how they could just go on with their lives normally as compared in Malaysia. And to add to the point of gratefulness, the day that we went to the floating village.
Oh
The day we went to the floating village, we did go to some of the village there using a sampan, right?
I think it's a
boat.
mini boat.
It's a mini
mini
boat.
boat.
It's not like engine powered, right?
No, not.
No.
It's a manual.
Yeah, manual. And then we saw one of the kids, I think from the village there, he was only in a basin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just
Roll by their
paddling
hand.
freely
around.
like that. I think that was kind of looking like a sea, macam laut lah juga kan.
macam
But
laut.
he just like freely on that basin
Yeah.
on himself kan. Macam, wow.
And then he's like very small. I think not more than 5 years old, maybe 4. And I think that we should feel grateful about how it is in Malaysia. We have government initiatives for people who are less fortunate.
So for Hakim, how do you think it changed your perspectives?
So I agree with Ellie, with the value of grateful, because as we go there, as a Muslim, we will very rare to find a surau or masjid there, because we
True.
as for that we have a long journey, because such as example, we go to Ratchaburi, and then we don't have a enough masjid or surau there, so we must have planned very very well before we can perform our prayer. So we have planned a day before where we want to stop to perform prayer. I think that's the most important, because as a Malaysian we can get a lot of masjid or surau anywhere in mall, also in a street, but at Thailand or Cambodia it's very rare to find at a bigger highway.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you guys share to me more about how the facilities in Cambodia or Thailand compared to Malaysia?
For me, it's the bidet. Especially in Thailand, I feel like it's very hard to find a bidet. Even at one of the hostel that we stayed, the toilet does not have a bidet.
Yeah, that's true. I witnessed that.
It is quite hard for us to, do our nature's call things.
Nature's call, Yam's favorite.
Yeah, Yam's favorite word, nature's call. So that's the thing that we should also be grateful of, since it's easier for us to access water for our hygienic purpose in Malaysia compared to in other countries.
I am very grateful actually that we have bidet in our country compared to other country kan. So for you, how do you think, other than bidet that we talk about every day kan, for the 10 days mana nak cari toilet ada bidet. How do you think about other facilities that maybe Thailand and Cambodia have, or maybe Malaysia don't have, or Malaysia have and Thailand and Cambodia don't have that?
So for me, it's I look at perspective as a Siam Reap, because we go there for the first time and we can see the road there, not too up to date, because we have still a two-way road, just a one-way road, which is one go there and there.
Yeah.
Just a two-way, and then the beside there have no another penghadang untuk tu, not like normal highway like Malaysia, because they're not too up to date. So I think it's more grateful, because Malaysia is more forward than Siam Reap there at Phnom Penh.
But I would like to add one more thing that I like in Cambodia and Thailand, which for Grab, we had the options to book a motorcycle or a tuk-tuk
Yeah.
instead. I feel like it's so fun because in Thailand, the traffic was quite heavy,
Yeah,
right?
very heavy.
Very heavy. So it's hard for you to travel using cars since you'll be stuck in the jam for a long time too. So we had the options to book a motorcycle and we could reach to our destination faster. And the tuk-tuk there was very fast.
Very
like,
fun
zoom.
with all the lights and the songs they
Yeah.
play kan. So other than presentations, right, and then exploring the cities, do you guys also have like volunteering activities there?
We did something special which we volunteered at a wildlife center. It's not a zoo, it's a wildlife preservation center where they rescued animals that were used for, like elephants that were used for, tourism activities.
Yeah.
One of the stories that the tour guide told us was the elephants was tortured. And then the owner of the elephant instilled fear into the elephants until the elephants only obey to the owner. So if the owner asked the elephant to carry
do something,
tourists
yeah.
or to do tricks, the elephant will just obey to the orders since they instilled fear to the elephant using different torture methods. So the Wildlife Conservation Centre, which was WFFT, Wildlife Friend Foundation Thailand in Phetchaburi, they also had a few more others endangered species, including reptiles or monkeys. Beside the tour, we also did some cleaning for a cassowary bird cage, right? I remember Hakim scrubbing the pool. Right?
Yeah, it's a very, very valuable experience because the pool is very in not good condition, and we just
Very dirty.
It's very
and
dirty.
we just scrub by a brush on our hand, not use a water jet or a large scrub. So it have a lot of energy to use there. For grateful I'm not doing it alone.
You're grateful that you're not doing that alone. Yeah, I witnessed the hardness of them cleaning the pool.
Scrubbing the pool because the pool was so mossy. There's
Yeah.
a lot of moss there, so it's quite hard to scrub it. Thankfully, I was the one sweeping the
Same.
We were sweeping team.
Yeah, we are not the pool team. We are the sweeping teams.
As soon as I saw the broom, I grabbed it.
Yeah, I was like,
We were
oh
like,
no,
"Ambil."
I'm not gonna go to the pool. I'm gonna sweep. Okay, after kita dah talk about this Trans-ASEAN Backpackers program kan, for youth out there that are wondering, how do they can actually apply or get involved with TAPS?
So as I mentioned before, they have a application form that we can access from Exchange. They have a specific website for exchange program. So as we know, they have open once a year. So for the next intake, we can wait for 2026. So from there, we can apply all of our programs that UIP offer to the youth. So for the someone that can require, the requirement for this program is 18 to 30. 18 to 30. So as long you in 18 to 30, you can apply that regardless your background. Did you have any background in leadership or not? If you have in organization or not, because a lot of them have didn't have a organization background as me too. So just apply, and who knows, maybe you'll be selected for the next batch.
So in your own words or your opinions kan, why is it really, really important for youth these days to join international programs or exchange program like this?
The main point is to build your soft skills. I feel like by going to international programs, to cultural exchange, we can build different soft skills such as leadership, and then time management. Because backpacking, we need to manage our time really nicely because we have a packed schedule, and communication, because we communicate a lot with people that
doesn't talk in our language,
doesn't
right?
talk in our language, or maybe people with higher positions, and it train us to adapt to different scenarios.
So for me, why you should join the international program, because as we know, like right now, most of our youth is not complain our country too hot or not. So they must to go to other countries to see the temperature or weather at the other countries. So may them more grateful about our nation. Other than that, we can get more connection to another people out of there.
So one thing you guys forgot, the most important thing is that we get to travel for free.
Yes.
Right, we don't have to hustle or find our own money to go to any other countries. Join this program and we get to travel for free. So my last question to you guys, both of you have to answer this question. So what last piece of advice that you would like to give to the youth that may be watching this and maybe still quite hesitant to join this type of programs?
So for my advice to the youth out there that want to try this type of program, the most important is just try, get out from the comfort zone, because once you get out from your comfort zone, then you will know the real potential of yourself. Don't scare about maybe backpackers is not too famous method in travel in our country, but try it first, and then you will know how they're very fit to yourself.
Yeah, true.
My advice is pretty similar to Hakim, because I'll take my own experience. Because I'm not an outdoor person, I'm not someone athletic who could run 5 km without feeling tired.
Yeah.
And then I'm not someone who is exposed to a lot of extreme activities. I was actually scared to go on a backpacking trip in a foreign country, a country that we have no one to rely on except for our friends that went together to the program. After I submitted the form, the declaration form that I am going for the trip, I had a lot of thoughts that, is it right, or can I really do this? And I was contemplating the whole month before our PDT, before our second pre-departure training, whether I should really continue doing this. But one thing that drives me the most was, you'll only live once. You don't know when this kind of chances will come again to you. Maybe this year you got selected, but if you try again next year, maybe you will not experience this kind of thing again. You might need to wait for another 5 or 7 years to get this chance again. So what was in my mind that time? Just do it. You only live once, and you never know until you try, like what Hakim said. So just go for it.
So with that being said, with those two last piece of advices from them, that brings us to the end of this episode. So we can see that this journey is not only a journey that cross borders, but also a journey that values unity and also the improvement of youth empowerment. So don't forget to always keep your eyes open for the next application for youth exchange program under KBS, so that you don't miss out any of our programs that might take you to another country for free. Okay, so thank you guys for coming today to share your valuable experience, your stories, our stories that we could share to the youth out there that maybe would like to experience backpacking but don't have the chance to. So before I end our podcast session for today, don't forget to connect with us online on YouTube, Geng Podcast, Facebook, JBS Negara and Belia.my, Instagram, JBS Negara, TikTok, JBS Negara, Twitter, JBS_Negara, and on our websites too, www.kbs.gov.my and also www.jbsn.gov.my. With that being said, the episode has come to an end. See you guys on our next episode with more interesting panels and with more interesting topics. So see you guys later. Bye.